Tyler here. I just came back from Smash Wrestling Gold 2K17, and my God, what an amazing show. We started off with your first round tournament matches, and I'll go by each one. The first one, Tark versus Leo Rush, was also featured on Facebook Live, and if it's still up, I would suggest to take a look and watch it. Great match, very high flying, but with the assist with some rope by the ropes, Tark picked up the victory. It was kind of short-lived because you had Kevin Blackwood come out and just beat Tark down with a steel chair, with eventually part of that chair flying into the audience. Next match was Brent Money Banks taking on that douchebag Kevin Bennett. And in a typical Kevin Bennett match, Brent Banks was kicking the ever-loving shit out of him. And of course, his two groupies had to come in. One interfered with distracted ref, while the other one came and interfered in the match, which Bennett capitalized on and picked up the victory. And he is yet to impress me or prove to me that he can win a match without those two there. And I don't think he'll ever do it because he's a little chicken shit and has no balls. And I believe he's a poor excuse of a wrestler. Right, Bennett, I'm still waiting for you to impress me. You have yet to. How about win a match without your entourage there? Just one match, that's all I ask. Win one match without them there. I don't think you can do it. Plain and simple. Then we had the endorsement, Sebastian Schwab, take on Greed. Great match. It started off as your typical Sebastian Schwab match with Kingdom James bragging about Sebastian Schwab and all the money he's made, all the promotion they're doing and all that stuff. But when it came to him wanting to insult Greed, Sebastian Schwab stepped in and said, "No, man, he's my friend. We're cool. Don't say shit about him." Which was kind of cool because they were former tag team, a tag team partner, and they did do some throwbacks to when they were the tag team overdogs, which was cool to see. Have the nostalgia there, and it felt like Sebastian Schwab's mind wasn't truly in the match because he was more focusing on doing that than going after Greed, where Greed was going straight after wanting to win the match. But in the end, with some help from Kingdom James, Sebastian Schwab did pick up the victory, which he didn't seem too excited about because he didn't like it coming over Greed. Then we had, which I think it was one of the marquee matches of the night, possibly match of the night, Mark Haskins taking on ROH star Dalton Castle. Dalton Castle, of course, had the boys with him, and you would never guess who he had played the boys. He had independent wrestling stars, Young Miles, and Shane Saber as the boys. It was pretty cool to see. And great back and forth match. Good quality match. Could have been a main event. No questions asked. And in the end, Haskins made Colton tap out. So Haskins is, of course, moving forward. Then, due to the injury that Frankie TM suffered, Hacker didn't really have an opponent. So a smash rush to get one, and they did find one. Just as Scotty was about to leave, saying, "See you all in the second round. I'm taking my bye and going." And Smash Wrestling managed to find replacement, and what a replacement. It was one half of the Super Smash Brothers Evil Uno. And Uno picked up the victory over the Hacker, which was great to see. Hey, Hacker, they still might have a conspiracy against you. Who knows? After that, we had our tag team match with one of the best tag teams in the world, Tabanaki the Team, taking on Hala Beefcake. That was a great, hard-hitting match. Tabanaki the Team showed everyone why they are the best. And Hala Beefcake did put up a good, solid fight. But Tabanaki the Team did pick up the win. And it was great to see that. We. After that, we had the Smash Championship Triple Threat match with both members of the World Machines, Psycho Mike Rollins and Braxton Sutter, taking on Tyson Dukes. And that was a true good triple threat match. It wasn't like one of those tag 2-on-1, like tag team partners stick together going after the one person. They all were going after each other, so I think that kind of helped Dukes. And in the end, Dukes beat them both in the middle of the ring, 1, 2, 3, to retain his title and securing him a spot at the Super Showdown card in August. And then for your main event of the evening, we had the 5 winners of the first round matches in a 5-man elimination match. Of course, Kevin Bennett, being Kevin Bennett, tried to, as best he could, to avoid being a part of the action by being a weasel that he is, showing that he has no balls and hovered on the outside more than actually participate in the match. And but the other 4 showed you why they want to be champions so bad and tried to prove that they deserve it. And the first one to be eliminated was Tarek. The next, Sebastian Schwab was eliminated by Kevin Bennett, which was kind of interesting because Sebastian Schwab was going to try to bring in a chair into the match to use against Evil Uno, but Bennett's groupies prevented Schwab from coming in, which Bennett, of course, capitalized on because, like I say, Bennett can't win a match without them there. And so I'm thinking that might set up a possible feud during the summer. It'd be great to see. It'll just make Sebastian Schwab even more over with the fans than he is already. So then after that, we had the elimination of Evil Uno, again by Kevin Bennett and his groupies. So it came down to Haskin and Bennett. And Haskin finally did what we all wanted someone to do finally. And that was make Bennett tap like the little bitch that he is. So Haskin won the elimination match. And so at Super Showdown 5, you have the Wrestling Machine, Tyson Dukes, taking on Mark Haskin. So it's champion versus former champion. It's going to be a great match. A lot of people are really stoked for this. I've even heard some of the fans call this their dream match. But that's not all that's going to happen. Super Showdown 5. Announced during the event, you're going to have Speedball Mike Bailey taking on Impact Champion Bobby Lashley. And this is like one of his first appearances in Canada in like 10 years. so stoked for that. That is going to be just mind-blowing. It's going to be speed versus brute strength. Can't wait to see that happen. So I would suggest get your tickets as soon as you can for that event, because I know for a fact they're going to sell. Already for the July event, July 16th at the Phoenix, the first row VIPs already sold out. So for the events coming up, your first one, they're going to have 3 in July, one on July 8th, one on July 9th, I believe. I might have the dates mixed up, but one's going to be in Sarnia, one's going to be in London, and it's going to be featuring MVP. Yes, Montel, Vontavious, Porter will be at both of those events, along with Every Time I Dies, Andy Williams. And then they're going to be back here at the Phoenix on July 16th. Like I said, first row sold out. Not much has been announced for that one, but you will see the debut of Jay White, and you also see Matt Cross there. And then the big event that I was talking about, August 13th at the Phoenix, you have Dukes versus Haskin, and you have Mike Bailey versus Impact Heavyweight Champion Bobby Lashley. That's it for now. Peace out, and remember, this is Smash.